YouTube, welcome back. PPS here, Thursday edition of the YouTube free plays over here. Yeah, last night was weird, man. Probably one of the weirdest ones I've had in a long time. Let's just start out with DFS. DFS, I fucking killed it. Ended up quadrupling my money over on FanDuel last night. Morant, third highest score. I had Westbrook, who was second highest score. And Rozier provided me about 30 points at a 5,300 price tag. So DFS wise, absolutely fantastic night. Now let's get to the bets. I have absolutely nothing to say about this. I'm embarrassed. We had a foul trouble. Desmond Bane fouled 2 times in 4 minutes. Didn't hit his first shot, missed his last 10, but he fouled out in less than 23 minutes. So that is what it is. Fast-paced game. Everything was there. Just didn't execute. We had Wendell Carter Jr. I don't know what happened, but he had an eye injury in the third quarter at 5 rebounds. So that one missed as well. Injury and foul trouble, something that all prop bettors have to be okay with. Just sometimes happens. And Jared Allen ended up having 7 rebounds in the first half, none in the third quarter. Ended up with 11 total. And yeah, just in the third quarter, if we get 2 rebounds in the third quarter, we cash. But it is what it is. Really bad. Ended up minus like 4.8 units on these. But saving grace is Jeremy Grant and Cade Cunningham both hit their threes. Plus 1,100, plus 1,200 on FanDuel I was seeing from a bunch of tickets that were sent my way last night. And I'm very, very happy to see that. That ended up putting us positive 0.6 units on a card that I got reverse swept. We cash our same game parlay to get a really nice payday. That's a 5.5 unit pickup for me. I had a half unit on it. If you had a full unit, good for you guys. You got more balls than me. Sent it to VIP last night. Ended up going positive on VIP, which is absolutely perfect, especially when we have such bad luck happening to us. Being able to still come out positive last night was a blessing, guys. It was a blessing. Sometimes bad luck happens during your bets, but hey, we're there. We're going to be there. We're going to keep cashing. We're going to keep riding. And I'm very, very excited to roll into tonight. So one NBA, one NFL tonight. Actually, the NBA one will probably be my BMR play of the day as well. So make sure you go and check that out for me. It does help me out. Those guys are pretty good over there. So if you guys need a book or anything, make sure you pop over there. But yeah, let's get to it. First one, NBA, is going to be Paul George over 7.5 rebounds. Averaging 8.2 on the season this year. Likely no Butler. He was out from the second quarter on last night. And Bam was dinged up prior. He was actually a game-time decision last night and did end up playing, but he ended up playing 40 minutes, fouling out before the overtime. But that's a lot of minutes on your body coming off that injury there. I don't know what I expect tonight in terms of minutes from Bam Adebayo. But if Jimmy – I don't assume Butler's going to play. I really don't. We're getting a huge minute total for Bam, so that's very good for us. We're sitting at a 211 total, which is perfect for rebounds. And he's actually hit 8 rebounds in 8 of his games this year, 8 of 10. So 80% hit rate here. And he's been getting an absolutely insane amount of run, guys. 33 minutes is the lowest amount of minutes he's gotten this year. Several 40s, but usually he's living around that 38 minute mark, which you really can't ask for more than that, to be honest. I'm going to assume Butler's out. If Butler's not out, I still don't mind this number because I think Butler's going to be more in that mid-range game anyway, so it'll be rebounds for Paul George. Only thing that would bother me with Jimmy Butler being in is maybe foul trouble. That's about it. But Paul George usually finds a way to stay out of foul trouble. I don't think he's had more than 3 fouls in a bit, at least when I've bet on him or had him in DFS. So really like the spot, really like the amount of run, and really like his ability to grab rebounds. Obviously, they have Zubac, who's been playing quite a bit more this past couple weeks here than I expected. But he is really their last centerpiece here, guys. Clippers are playing at the 6th highest pace in the NBA right now. Miami being the slowest. So it is a very big slowdown spot, but that's absolutely perfect for rebounds because, right, we're going to have a lot more chances for rebounds under the basket when most of the shots are going up later in the shot clock. So we're going on a very, very fast-paced team against the slowest team in the NBA. Looking at this number here, it looks like 94.5 possessions. That is by far the lowest. They are 3 lower than the second lowest team. Clippers are 10 possessions faster. So very nice spot for a Miami pace-up spot. Really depends on who's in the game. I really don't know. I'm going to assume Butler is out and then go from there. I really think he's not going to play on a back-to-back. What's the point? What's the point? This early on in the season, I don't think that they're going to risk Jimmy Butler's health for that. So first play of the day is going to be Paul George over 7.5 rebounds. All right, guys. NFL play here. I love this play. 1.5 unit on Jalen Waddle. Or actually, Jaden Waddle. It's Jalen. Why am I messing this up? Jalen Waddle. I don't know why I thought it was Jaden for some reason. Whew. Okay, so last 4 games, 43 targets for my guy over here. Taken over really that number 1 receiver role from Devontae Parker with him going out. I really like what the Miami Dolphins have been doing in the passing game, featuring Mr. Waddle and Gesicki. I'm not really worried about any matchups here for him. He moves everywhere, even sometimes plays out of the backfield. This is a matchup-proof type of thought for me. Not in the case of the Ravens, but in the case of quarterbacks. If Brissett's in, I love this number even more. If Tua's in, I like it, but not as much. Miami only has a 20% run block advantage. I don't see them trying to run the ball very much here. I see them getting absolutely gashed. They gave up 23 points to the Jaguars, giving up 23 points to their last 5 opponents besides the Texans last week. So I see them being down in this game. And even if they get up, I feel like Waddle has to be a feature point to be getting up in this game for them. I like the attempts. I like everything that I'm seeing here for Jalen Waddle. And obviously, there's no Tua numbers up there. There's no Brissett numbers up there. I usually go off of that for completions and or attempts. But obviously, we don't know if Tua's playing. I would prefer him not to on a short week and give him another week of rest. I think that Brissett gives this team the best chance to win right now. And Waddle is being featured pretty heavily here. He's hit this in 3 of his last 4. And like I said, 43 targets over his last 4 games. The game he didn't hit this number, he had 12 targets in that game. They just couldn't get him the ball. I think it was Buffalo. He had 3 catches, I think, 2 or 3 catches, but he had 12 targets. So, yeah, Tua, I'm not a huge fan of Tua personally. I think he was overhyped and drafted a little bit too high, but hey, I think Waddle is the real deal. I love his route running. I love his ability to get open on short routes, and love this over 5.5 catches. I don't even mind his over 61.5 yards. I think that has good value as well. So really like Wild tonight, really like Paul George tonight. And I'll be riding both of those guys if I do play DFS, even though it's a very small slate for both sides. So appreciate all you guys again. Thank you so much for popping in to pass the prop last night. Sorry about the 0-3, but we did get it all back. Positive 0.6 on a 1-3 night, which is very happy to say positive, guys. We're rolling over here. Like I said, we're over 9 units total in the last 5 videos, hoping to add another 3 here. Pass the prop is going to be very, very early tomorrow. Like I said, I have a wedding to go to, and I'm leaving around like 1 o'clock, so I won't be able to do that. Obviously, Monotone is still not with us yet, so I'll be doing it early on. So make sure you have the notifications on, turn that bell on. Make sure you subscribe. We'll have a ton of value in this video for NFL. You guys know what happened last week. Absolutely nuked the book. Ended up getting 7 units on that. Oh, no, not 7, 6.5 or 5.5, something like that, 5.5 units with the 3U max, 1U on Jerry Jeudy, and the 1.5 as well. So on Delvin Cook. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it again. If you guys are getting anything out of these videos, please drop a like. It goes a long way. And thank you guys so much for the support. I look forward to cashing more tickets with you guys tonight. So have a good one, guys, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow early on for Pass the Prop. All right, have a good one, guys. Peace.